So today we are paying rent by starting our own shipping company. We get a package coming on the conveyor belt like this. We need to cut it open, and there's an order that we have to fill out up here that hopefully this box has everything that goes into it. And there's a yellow hard hat there, a magnifying glass, some salt shakers, and a baseball cap. So there is everything. And then that box can just be recycled over here. Now we need a box to put all this in with some packing peanuts. But some of this stuff is also fragile, so we need to bubble wrap it like so, and then it can all just get shuffled into it. It looks like everything that we just got goes into this, so it gets shoved in there in any sort of arrangement. And then we close it up, and then we can put a shipping label on it. After we tape it, that is. There we go, 894. And some of the stuff is fragile, so that goes on there too, and away it goes. Beautiful. And then we can just shred that, and that's all the orders there were for today. So we have to make sure this goes into the truck properly so it doesn't get damaged. Thankfully, it's the only thing, so that can go right there. Perfect. Shut the truck, double tap, and away it goes. So we got 240 monies for the day, with thankfully 0 pay cut. So today's work is done, and we have 740 monies to do with. So we could upgrade some things, though I'm not really sure what we need to upgrade. We might as well just replenish some of the supply that we used. And then we can go home, pay some bills, which the house is 3 million. At least we can pay the $74 for groceries. If this is 3 million, then inflation must have gotten really out of control. But that is also why we go to work. So we get some new orders for the day, which there's 2 of them now. And we got more boxes coming in, so we gotta make sure they all come off the conveyor. So some of these might be for that second order. We'll just have to see what's in all of this. Oh, there's some dirty stuff too. But we don't really have the means to clean this yet, so we're not gonna worry about it. We just packed the stuff. No one ever said it had to look nice. But we will wrap the salt, oh, not the pen, the salt shaker. There we go. The pen will go in there too, and then a skirt. Let's put the clean skirt in this one. I guess we could just do a delivery of only dirty clothes. I feel like we could have gotten away with a smaller box there, but this'll work just as fine, even if the tape doesn't line up completely. No worries about it. 906, and away you go. $55 there, shred that. Next order, socks, overalls, pajamas, skirts, so it is everything else. Not really sure these need the packing peanuts, but that is part of the process. At least none of this is fragile, although we do have to make sure this all goes in there nicely so it can all fit. Which, it's all closed, so it should go in there nicely. Just like that, and then up like that. There we go. And nothing's fragile in here, so we don't need that sticker. Away it goes. Yes, shred that. And that's another job well done. Only 2 boxes right now, which is still good, but we do need to handle the fragile stuff carefully so it doesn't break. Something to keep aware of. $277 for today. Now there is also this home DIY shop that we can go to replenish some of the large boxes that we spent, and also the address stickers, and probably the packing stickers as well, which there is some other stickers that we can get access to, like flammable and radioactive. Goodness. We can unlock one of these. If we tag more things, then that should mean that there's more pricey jobs that we can do as well. And we can also unlock some other box sizes too, in case there are some smaller orders like the one we just had today. So let's unlock a medium box for that. So now we get access to these. We'll spend a little bit there to get a little bit more. $500 even, I like that, because we still have bills to pay. And if we don't pay 3 bills, then that's game over. But thankfully, we are able to afford the $100 doctor's appointment. Gee, if only. But now we go back to work, and now we have the flammable stickers that we have access to. Not really sure what we're gonna get that is flammable, but we have more boxes coming in, so we might as well tag the second order here too. So we got some shorts, a shirt, a plastic bottle. Not really sure why that's being sent places, but goodness, there's a lot of fragile stuff in here. You might notice that this is similar to the Lost and Found game that we played. Well, same developers. Now, can we get this stuff in a medium box, I wonder? Shorts, plastic bottle, shirt, and souvenir mug? I think we can. Let's just wrap all the fragile stuff first. Not really sure if there's a benefit to using one size box over another, but ooh, that doesn't go in there. The shorts do, and the shorts take up a lot of space. So maybe we can't use a medium box for this. So get the extra large box out, put you in there, shirt in there, plastic bottle, souvenir mug, easy. Send you away, and that's a lot of stuff too, so can we, I guess we can't really refund the packaging peanuts, which is too bad, but we can just return the box, so that's easy enough. Now, interestingly, this order doesn't actually use everything. There's 2 salt shakers, but we only need 1 to fill this order, so I guess we'll have some stuff on the side. And t-shirt versus shirt. Okay, they both go in. So we have a salt shaker that's extra. Interesting. I don't think we missed anything. Well, it's not my problem. There you go. Not really sure what we do with this. I think that's a tomorrow problem. $232, not as profitable as before, but let's see what bills we have to pay first. Okay, $80 heating bills, easy enough. And we can start the day by looking for something, so is there anything here that can help us? Maybe not, but we should definitely replenish all the supplies. And the salt shaker is no longer there, so I guess we don't have to worry about it. But there is 3 orders we have to fill today. Well, let's get all the boxes off of the conveyor then. Is there anything crazy out of these? Slice them all in a row, beautiful. And oh, pickle jar. I know somebody that would really like this. And then what other orders do we have? A lot of pajamas. Ooh, this one, it doesn't have that many items. So we should be able to use a medium box for that. Let's get that out of the way first. So keys goes in there, and then a pen. Need to find the pen. There's a lot of clothes in this box. There's the pen. And then souvenir mug. There's some shorts, t-shirt. Probably should have emptied these boxes first, but there's a souvenir mug. So we wrap that up, slap it in there. Keys, pen, souvenir mug. We're actually able to use a medium box for this order. Not really sure if that's any more convenient, but it is nice. But let's empty all these boxes so we get our workspace back. I do wonder if at some point we are gonna need to, like, clean some of this stuff, but it doesn't seem like we need to worry about that yet, so we won't. One away. And I am almost worried about being able to pack all this because there's a lot of stuff here, but the shirt here actually doesn't look like it's needed. So we got pajamas, shorts, 2 socks, 2 pairs of socks, t-shirt, magnifying glass, should be everything. With a couple bits left over, another salt shaker. At this rate, I can start a collection. But that's $140 for that box, excellent. Every single thing is fragile though, so gotta be really careful. There's a kitty cat. $366 today. Aw, and now we're getting a romantic date night with your partner. Is it Magnus? I bet it's Magnus. Now we do use a lot of these address stickers and everything else, so maybe we should upgrade this so we can hold more of them. And replenish the large boxes too. Hopefully there isn't too many orders today. Only 3. Ooh, very small order too. And whoa, that's a long one. Lots of stuff in there, but thankfully this box had very little supplies. And we just need flip-flops and plastic bottles in there. Come on, get in there. 1 plastic bottle, and 2. Easy enough. Some people order the most just minuscule things. It's like, you really can't like leave the house and get this yourself. You gotta get it mailed to you like all the time. But let's try to get this long order out of the way first because that's taking up a lot of space. So, baseball cap, salt shaker, souvenir mug, 1 pair of socks, and the pickle jar was the last thing in there, so we have more space available. Need a t-shirt, need pajamas, and I think that's everything. Pretty simple. That's a long piece of paper to shred, but that also makes it pretty satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. I am quite fond of shredding documents. Don't worry about it. But there's still plenty more items left over. Hopefully we can do something with these, like, I don't know, resale them. At least we're getting $100 out of that one. And one of these orders actually isn't fragile, so what if we just drop it from up here and then bam? Okay, nothing happens. Fine by me. Same amount as yesterday. I do want to keep saving up the money, but these bills are also getting way more expensive. Lots of money while gambling. Yeah, that checks out. At this rate, we're barely making enough to cover expenses. And we're not really getting many opportunities to use the medium boxes anymore. But let's try to move some things from these boxes directly into here. Like 3 winter coats, goodness. Okay, hold up. That's not what I wanted to do. Just get things in the box nicely. Okay, that's 3 winter coats, all of which are dirty. Don't worry about it. Plastic bottle, pickle jar, wrap you up, and then magnifying glass here as well. Nice and carefully so the boxes don't freak out anymore. Okay, that should be everything. Not sure if that really helped the situation, but at least that's easily sent away. And then we can empty this box because there's only 2 things left. Okay, please don't freak out anymore. I said don't freak out anymore. And we need another winter coat with a sweater, gloves, pajamas, a scarf, and then this little souvenir mug down here, right on top. You could basically wrap it in the clothes and it'd be cushioning. And I love that it doesn't even matter if the tape job is clean, because it's all staying on there regardless. But now we have over $1,000. Good. Now these items are actually kind of small, so maybe we can get away with a medium box. Although maybe we should invest in a large box. Still not quite sure what the real benefit is to different box sizes. But can we get everything in here? Oh, come on, I saw it. The hat's just blinking in and out of existence. It's like Schrodinger's hat in a box. Maybe if we put the hat in first. and then rotate these so they're oriented correctly. That works. This almost works. Oh, the flip-flops is doing it too. Flip-flopping between reality. I will make this medium box work. There we go. Flip-flops are in. Just gotta get the pen in and the bottle. Oh, don't you start doing it too. Oh, like that? Yes! Got it! And nothing's breakable. Good. Just get this thing out of my sight. Oh, what? Oh, there was only one thing of flip-flops. Whoops. Man, I got so focused on trying to get this thing sent away and everything fits. I didn't realize there was only one thing of flip-flops. Well, that would have made my job easier. At least I sent it back for repairs, and we did make a profit on it still. So we made $526 today. $1,000 now. Excellent. And thankfully, the bills are just $71. And okay, hold up. Lag attack. Is something in these boxes that I'm not gonna appreciate? Like a raincoat? This is the one that really messed it up, but I guess that's nothing. At least this is a very small order, but I feel like these items are too large for a medium box. So, extra large it is. Oh, this is a hoodie, not a raincoat. There's a raincoat. They look so similar. Now, where's the apron? Oh, right there. Perfect. Easy money. There's a lot of small trinkets too. Scarf, keys, gloves, pajamas, apron. We might be able to do a medium box with that. Oh, we got different pickle jars here. What's happening here? If those are pickles, you might need to consider tossing those. Unless there's some exotic pickles I don't know about. And I'm not sure I want to. And surprisingly, the compass is not fragile. That's a nice change. And both the pickle jars are going in here, but that's easy enough to do. Now, can we get all of this in a medium box? Keys, scarf, apron, pajamas, and gloves? I don't think so. So again, it's like, what's the point? Might as well just keep buying the extra large boxes. Now, if we get enough money, we can unlock some other retailers that might result in more expensive orders. Not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet on that. A nail salon appointment, who cares? A pair of clippers, that's all I need. Oh, and today we only have 2 orders. Interesting. Oh, maybe that's why, that's a lot of stuff. Well, hopefully it pays good. There's a lot of blue jackets, but we only need 1 of these. Well, we need 2, I guess, for both orders. But then a skirt, a folding knife that is not folded for whatever reason. Prayer beads, get the magnifying glass in there. And we need a pickle jar here too. Sometimes there's an order and it's a whole bunch of weird stuff that's like, what's the story here? And it's like, you know what? Some mysteries are better left unanswered because it pays well. And actually all that stuff might be small enough that we can get it in a medium box, because the biggest thing here is a blue jacket. So get that right there, the tie, the prayer beads, and the water bottle. Oh yeah, easy. There wasn't even anything fragile in there. And that's the way I like it, even if it pays less than 100. And I'm pretty sure the benefit of the different box sizes is for the benefit of filling this truck nicely. But thankfully we don't have nearly enough orders to worry about that. But we almost have $2,000. But we definitely need to keep our supply well in order, and that consumes a lot of money. And now we're back to 3 orders. Ooh, hello, hold on, get this out of here. Look at that axe, we got Stormbreaker here. Does anyone even want that? Oh, they do want it. Why can't I keep this? Ah, well, it's large enough, and now we're getting some things that are awkward sizes. And I guess we have to put up with this. Binoculars, pickle jar, hoodie, axe. We are getting Thor in his depressed stage. Also, binoculars are fragile. That makes sense. And sadly, it doesn't pay very well either. And there's actually a lot of fragile stuff today, goodness. And surprisingly, the crystal ball is not fragile. Must be held together by magic or something. And wow, that pays even less. Is there a timer? There probably is a timer for trying to get things out quickly. That would explain some things. And the crystal ball goes in here, in the salt shaker and the magnifying glass. Okay, so we are packing up everything. And that one pays way more. Okay, so it's either a quantity thing or a time thing, or both. Probably both. But that's still $453 for the day. But man, we need to replenish this stuff already. Hopefully the bills aren't too crazy. $84, not bad at all. So if we do day 10 well enough, that we can get to that next like marketplace, whatever, in the tablet. And there's only 2 boxes? Oh, I was expecting a 3rd. Probably because these are really packed, goodness. All right, let's do the big one first. Souvenir mug, wrap that up. Hard hat, crystal ball that isn't fragile, the hoodie, and the water bottle. Easy. At least we don't have to worry about cleaning any of the items too. Very good. Big money from that. And I think, actually, yeah, medium box for this one. Decorative vase, which is fragile. Bubble wrap solves everything. The salt shaker here, and the socks. Very good. But it still didn't pay as much, so maybe there isn't a timer. Or it's, again, both. Whoop, that doesn't go there. And I think all this stuff can fit in here too. I really want to make these medium boxes work. I paid money for this, but we don't need that. Come on, I know you can fit in there. Or maybe you can't, that's disappointing. But $100 from that is good. That puts us over 2,000. Nice. But let's go one more day, I think. Or at least see what bills there are. Okay, 112. We can afford it the next day. So we go into here and pick up the tablet. We can unlock either Saphira or Pressmaster because Babibas and Malwart are maxed out currently. Neat. Let's go Saphira. So we have to build up reputation with them too. Well, that should hopefully mean more orders, and we are getting new item types, including just a pipe. Who's ordering this? Colonel Mustard? Oh, it's one of these pipes. Well then, maybe it is Colonel Mustard. I thought it was gonna be like a lead pipe. At least this order is very easy to do. Still only 2 orders today though, which is kind of disappointing. And there's actually 2 axes in this order, I didn't even realize. But nothing fragile. So that makes that easy. And we should still hopefully have enough money to pay off the bills, because we have 345 and thankfully it's only 50. But man, trying to get the 3 million to buy the house, this is quite the crazy process. But we are getting some more item types, so that's good news. And then we fill out a very nice order. And next we're getting a yoga mat in here, I see. Ooh, and that paid the most, I think. So we are slowly getting the money back. Oh, and now we're starting to get some really oversized items. So another benefit to the large boxes, or extra large boxes, because there's an umbrella, my goodness. And a bonsai tree? Okay then, must just be a fake one if you're shipping it like normal items. Hey, and that one paid 150, nice. And the rest of the stuff is actually small, so medium box time. Oh, but wow. Child school fee payment, 140, goodness. But we are surviving the days often enough. Dyson Fold. Fun graphic tee there, along with folding knives. Where the heck did this come from? Who's the kid that's ordering from Hot Topic with all this? And yet they're going in separate boxes, which is interesting. But I think that does it. Easy money. Oh, and we were buying best friend's birthday gifts, how cute. And we are making good progress on leveling up Saphira here. But they're only sending us 2 things at a time, which is interesting. Oh, and only 1 box. I see. With everything in it. Okay then. Really makes me wish we bought a large box to put all this in, because this seems a little overkill. But it's oh well. We are back up to $1,000. Plus a little more once we get all this in here. 1082. And then the groceries still puts us above 1,000. So I'd say we have a pretty good business here, even if we're nowhere near the 3 million needed to buy the house. But I think that'll do it for today in this demo of Ship Inc. What a very relaxing game. If you guys do want to see more when the game fully releases, then be sure to let me know. Thank you for watching and sub to Intern.